always weird, like shut up. I'm not talking about him. This is kind of weird, not gonna lie. This is kind of weird, not gonna lie. I know, right? Like he's always weird, like shut up. I'm not talking about him. I said my.
What is
like,
your
my
rename?
Bro, you remember when Mr. Jenkins said that he was big? He was not.
What's my real name? Right there, I think. Jinx on G2. I think that's how you check it. I don't know. I'm just gonna go into my survival map because Mark is too busy effing around with John. So yeah. They don't want to play with me right now. That's what they've been saying for the last 3 days, but you know, I'll get over it. So where I can estimate them. Everybody feels like someone again. And then so cry. Over here. No diamonds. You're wasting my time, dude. There's no diamonds, no point. So much iron. I'm gonna die, dude. I need something to eat, dude. Chicken.
addicted. You're about to meet one of heroin's innocent victims.
We took placement of my son when he was 3 weeks old. Heartbreaking. He faces struggles every day that were completely avoidable.
He constantly wears a smile. That's the first thing you notice about 5-year-old Keegan Connect. He loves Thomas the Train, even though he has a hard time telling his adoptive mom, Jenny.
His communication skills will never be normal. He understands what he's trying to tell you, but we struggle all day long trying to figure out what he's saying, and he gets so frustrated. He was born a 2-pound drug-addicted preemie. He was 8 weeks early.
Me being an addict has definitely caused a lot of the problems that he has.
Cynthia Inabnet is Keegan's birth mom.
It went from pain pills to heroin.
Inabnet used heroin the first 4 months she was pregnant with Keegan.
In the state of mind that I was in, I didn't think that it was that bad.
She used methadone until he was born. This is the first time she's seen him in 18 months.
But as he grew older and as I would see more and more of him, I had noticed that, how could I do this?
The effects of her heroin use will be lifelong.
He had experienced 3 weeks of withdrawal. He had been on methadone to get him through the withdrawal symptoms in the hospital.
They're behind from the get-go, if you will.
Ward Rice has worked at the neonatal intensive care unit at St. Elizabeth's Healthcare in Edgewood for 30 years. It's where many babies are born addicted.
In 2013, 12% of our admissions to this neonatal intensive care unit had neonatal abstinence.
More are expected in 2014. Keegan was behind from the get-go as well.
I think people believe that they're going to get through the withdrawal, the drugs are going to get out of their system, and then they're done worrying about it. But this is they're never going to live a normal life. Keegan will never live a normal life.
But Keegan, even with his limitations, will get to live a life with all the help he can get. Something Inabnet admits wouldn't have happened if he hadn't been adopted.
When I first met her, I knew right then and there that she was the one who could be there and give him the care that he needed, because I knew that I could.
That was a tough story to watch, but it is a reality that plays out in this area every day. Now, you can find more on born addicted children at WCPO.com. Find out how many...
Although I can't hear you over the sound of these spiders. Then turn it off. Yeah, look at us. They call us the Stab Brothers.
God, my weapon is very weak. I am obviously not a higher rank in the Stab Brothers.
Yes.
I need to level up.
Okay. doing comedy Hypixel skits, alright? I've known Dio for a while. My first ever proper interaction with him, I've done a couple YouTuber events, but the first time I remember seeing him was when he was streaming on his second channel. And I was like, oh, okay, he's streaming. Maybe he knows who I am. So I go into his stream chat and say, hey, Time Dio, do you think you could slash F me on Hypixel? Now, for anyone that isn't aware, you've got a friends list system on Hypixel, which is like the closest way to find someone, alright? That if someone's your friend on Hypixel, they're your friend. So he was streaming. This was, again, before school, about 7 a.m. on his second channel, with only about 30 or 40 viewers. And I said, hey, Dio, do you think you could friend me on Hypixel? And he said in his very Dio-y voice, sorry, man, I don't... Tommy? Is that Tommy in it? Sorry, man, I don't really F ad on Hypixel anymore. So I go, oh, alright, okay. Fine. So then we'll see for a while. And then I'm chilling on Twitter. I know Dio's 75-star federal montage. 75,000 views. So I go, oh, that's good. So I tweet Dio, hey, Dio, it's on that. Now this one I've grown a bit. I had about 3,000-4,000 subscribers. I was, making my way up. So I message him, I tweet that. And then he likes it. He goes, lol, follows me back. Oh, okay, got the follow back from Time Dio. And I'm there like, oh, okay. What do you got? Hey, Bad Lily. I basically, in all of these stories, at some point I ring Bad Lily to let him know what's happened. I go, hey, he just followed me back. And he's like, oh, that's pretty cool. So I messaged Dio. Now, I'm very upfront when it comes to YouTubers. I think most YouTubers I ask if they'll add me, if they want to call sometime. You know, I don't think it likely. So I go, hey, man, can I get you on Discord? And he goes, I mean, I don't really use Discord very often. He was basically, saying, no, politely no. But I go, oh, well, that's fine. Here's my name and tag. You should have add me. And he goes, well, I mean, I'm usually on TeamSpeak. And I go, no, please add me. And he goes, okay. And then Dio answers me. So I've got him as a Discord friend on Discord. That means you got him on Twitter and on Discord. That means they can't just unfollow you. So you're friends with me on Discord. We don't talk for a while. And then comes the day of reckoning. I'm sat, I think it was I found the doctors, I can't remember why, but just chilling on my phone, and I notice the little follow button next to Time Dio's name on Twitter. Gone. I go, and the doctors, I can't remember why, but just chilling on my phone, and I notice the little follow button next to Time Dio's name on Twitter. Gone. I go, what? So me being the very upfront person I am, I message him saying, Dio, sorry if I upset you, guy. I didn't do anything wrong, but if I did, I'm sorry. And he goes, oh yeah, my bad. Just meant to unfollow you. I didn't mean, I have no idea how that happened. He obviously, he unfollowed me, but it's fine. He still says to this day that he didn't, but I know he did. I just know. And so he follows me back. And then, I can't remember. I think I speak to Dio a bit more. Hypixel releases Skyblock. Dio gets 1 trillion views once I'm banned. Then I get unbanned, start getting 1 trillion views. What do you know? We come deal this Midas sword, get 700,000 views. We're very good friends. And it's kind of easy crap. And that's how I became Time Dio's best friend. Where is the Aqua base? Because I still need to go get his bed. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. So, how I met Wilbur. You all want to know, huh? My first meeting with Wilbur was a really nice one. Day 2 of SMP Earth, the Minecraft server that basically made my Twitch and my Twitter. It had just started. And I see, late at night, I'm streaming, Wilbur's just ended. No. Before then. First time, it's about 6 o'clock. Wilbur's streaming, I'm streaming. He's fighting Grunk. I must go do war. He's doing war, guys. I must go help Wilbur Sood. So I go over. It's all done by then, but I've arrived because on SMP Earth it took about 20 minutes to go anywhere by plane. So I was like, I'm not getting no content out of this. So I say, hello, Wilbur. I do a bit of a funny bit. It was fine. It wasn't too great. It wasn't the best. First impression. But he's streaming. I'm like, okay. That was alright. But you've got to remember, at this point, this is the point where I was at the end of my, what's it called, cloth with Skyblock, alright? I was so sick of it, I was trying to milk it of content. So I was a little bit like, okay, I'm not really sure. I was so in the mindset of everything is content, whenever, all the time. I wasn't very relaxed. So I was a little upfront about it, a little bit pushy with the content, but it wasn't too bad. Now, I don't speak to Wilbur after that for only a couple hours. It was pretty easy though, it was pretty nice. It wasn't great, wasn't terrible. So then later on, I've been streaming for a lot of hours. Maybe it might have even been the next day. Wilbur's just finished streaming. Charlie Stutt and Wilbur now, if you don't know, Wilbur Stutt used to run like this big ass channel. He has 1 million subscribers now called Stutt House, where they reviewed Reddit videos. He was in there. I go, oh, okay, go join. I joined. Some boys aren't pretty funny. You already know I'm an incredibly funny character. But now, I was peak funniness. Now Wilbur, I didn't actually know at the time I was recording. And I was doing this ironic bit where at the time I'd say, hey Wilbur, will you put this in the highlights, Wilbur? Because I didn't actually think he was recording. So he was recording. And he uploads all that footage called The Lamest Alliance. And it gets 700,000 views. I'm like, oh, okay. And my friends at school were like, wait a sec. You're, well, people started finding out about my channel. It was kind of okay. You know, they found me through Wilbur, so it was alright. Then that night, me and Wilbur and Charlie, we go to Murder C Scoop and Trav. We didn't go to Murder C Scoop and Travish. I was a bit pushy, and I murdered them. Kind of pissed them off, I think. So Wilbur was like, hey, mate, really good. Maybe don't go around murdering people. I'm like, you're right, Wilbur. I like it. And then I messaged Wilbur on Discord. Back on Twitter, became his friend, now best friend, now we're best friends. So my meeting with Wilbur was pretty easy. But Wilbur's a very, very, very nice guy. He's very mysterious, but he's very nice. Who next? Jay Schlatt. My first meeting with Jay Schlatt was pretty awesome. So I had been watching Jay Schlatt for a while. I'm a very big fan of Jay Schlatt's content. Still am. And I was watching it, and I was like, oh, he has a Patreon. I'm going to become a patron. So I pay him a $10 a month. I'm like, you know, it's like a Twitch sub, but more personal for people who are also content creators. And he has this sub Discord where you can talk in it, and you can reply. Now, he's deleted his Patreon now, but he had a Patreon with a Discord. So I join it, and I go, hey. And I write a big question on one of his posts about how he does his thumbnails. He tells me. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. Next, I make a video that I'm very proud of. A video that kind of changed my channel called Every Minecraft YouTuber Ever. You guys remember that video? It was one of my best videos ever. It was the part 2 of a series I've been doing for a while. And in it, here's some impressions. And so because, you know, I'm an editor at heart, I'm no streamer. This kind of accidentally got big on accident over at Twitch. Hey, you're on the tube. Come over to the Twitch, please. I'm streaming every day. And so I asked Schlatt, hey man, think you could check out my channel? Would really appreciate it. He goes, yeah. No. At this point, though, I'd already made that video. It was a while in the future. I got just about 20k on Skyblock. My channel's really starting to pick up now, all of a sudden. And I'm like, oh, okay. Reckon you could watch it? And he does. And he gives me so nice feedback. And he gives me this whole thing about, you know, in his little Discord with only about 20 members in the little patron bit. Says, hey, man, you did really good. I'm like, oh, thanks. Thanks, Jay-Star. And I'm like, whoa, that's awesome. And it's really cool. It was really cool for me. He was very nice. He was very nice. And then, about a month later, I did a YouTuber event called Winner Takes All that Jay Schlatt was actually in. The VOD's still up on his VOD's channel, where I kind of interact with him. But I almost joined as VC, but I didn't. At this point, I had about 17k. I think it was right before the Patreon. That was the first time I was ever in, like, an event thing with him. And then, one morning. Now, the thing about Twitter is I tweet a lot. I tweet every day, and I don't do very poorly on Twitter. On Twitter, I was chilling. I used to check when I had about 800 followers. Who'd follow me every day. So I was checking.